Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Hey, my boy, Mr. J. Benz out there. You already know what time it was. He said it. 95.7 The Game tomorrow. Go be on fire talking about these Yankees games. Oh, they're going to be having some fun. Because you know why? We don't do the cookie-cutter stuff saying, well, the half-glass full is, he lost to the Yankees, but you're competitive. You're in it. No.
I'm so upset.
No. That's done. We're a big boy market. We can't parade around like we're the West Coast New York and then get swept by the Yankees and say, well, they are the best team. And, my takeaway is we got to figure out what's going on with Camilo Duvall. That's your only takeaway, Giants fans? Come on. When is enough? Where's the urgency at? They come in here with Volpe, Soto, Stanton, and Judge and kick our ass all weekend. And we're supposed to be, it is the Yankees. They're the best team in the league. Then who the hell are we? What are we trying to do? We're just trying to hang. Hey, we went to the wild card game and lost in the first round, but it's okay. We have hope. The hell with hope. I'm tired of this. We went down there and got our park taken over once again by another big boy team, and I'm sick and tired of it. I've had it with this stuff. I swear to God, I saw Wilbur Flores in a 3-hole yesterday, and I said, this is where my Giants are at. I grew up watching Will Clark and Kevin Mitchell, Barry Bonds and Matt Williams, Buster. And we got Wilbur Flores back third yesterday.
Jeff Kent.
Jeff Kent. Hell, I take Richard Ruler right now. There's 37 home runs.
Kevin Mitchell.
Oh.
So,
I'm sorry, Shasky.
No,
It bothers me. I'm sorry.
Bitter.
I'm not cool with having a payroll of 190 and 200 million, and we're up here playing mediocre baseball, not even 500. I'm supposed to be okay with that, saying, well, at least you're playing the youngsters. Well, at least they're getting experience. Well, you did play competitive baseball because what the hell with that? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it.
Oh, I know that, Aaron Judge rightfully is the story coming out of that weekend. And Juan Soto is also a big part of that story.
Oh, my gosh.
Two guys that want to know part of the Giants. And, obviously Mike Stanton, same thing. And those are the headlines, the boppers, no question about it. The failures of our pitching staff to even remotely pitch around those guys and get outs. The one that hurts me the most, as kind of like the final straw that broke the camel's back, is Anthony Volpe. And the reason why I say that, we were hoping that when Farhan got in here, he was going to draft and develop, and he was going to be smarter than everybody, and he's going to find gems, and they're going to fix the farm, and those guys were going to come up and make an impact. In the first full draft for Farhan, they took Hunter Bishop 10th overall. That same year, Anthony Volpe went 30th overall. A homegrown kid, 30th overall. Shortstop, opening day, last year as a 21, 22-year-old for his hometown New York Yankees. And he was up and down offensively last year. He batted leadoff yesterday and had, I think, 5 or 6 hits in the series. Played really good defense for the most part. Volpe's triple started that whole inning. It sparked the entire inning. And to me, it was the final straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah, you miss out on the stars. Okay, guys don't want to sign here. I'll listen. Okay, fine. I get it. That's their choice. They're free agents. You don't have enough ammunition in the trades. Like, okay, I get it. You don't want to give up your whole cupboard. I get it. You can't find one guy who's as good as Volpe in 5 years?
One guy.
6 years?
One guy.
And he's bad. He's batting leadoff
for the New York Yankees.
For the team with the best record in baseball over the last 27 games.
For the New York Yankees. He's batting leadoff. And you know what? That kid plays with so much fire. And so much flair.
When he went into third base and he was like, screaming over.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, come on.
Juan Soto. Oh, my gosh. Juan Soto. Gets out there, he gets fired up, and they make the deal for Juan Soto. When people were kind of down on Juan Soto, well, I don't know if he's going to get $300 million. I don't know if he's going to get $400 million. Blah, 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 blah. Well, actually, he is worth that. He's worth every single penny. Because what we're not thinking about is if you do get a guy like Aaron Judge or you get a guy like Juan Soto, the jersey sales, the ticket revenue, all of a sudden the popcorn, you're running out of popcorn because everybody's rushing to go get popcorn to go watch these guys hit. They got none of that right now. There's still not one player. Maybe Logan Webb. You walking down there to go buy a jersey on the
Logan Webb by default.
By default.
He's in the Matt Cain zone. You love having him on your team, but he's not a guy you go out of your way. You know what I mean? He's just not. You
don't have one guy. Not one guy. In 6 years. I haven't heard anything about Wisenhunt. I haven't heard anything about any other pitchers down in the system. I'm hearing about a guy who's 19 years old in single A.
Well, I like Harrison. I think he's shown some promise, but he's obviously very raw. Like, Bonte's got a long way to go.
Long way to go.
Long way to go. And even then, like, I don't know. I don't know what he'll end up being, but I really like him. I like him as a prospect, and I'll give Farhan that. Like, he's found Harrison, but Harrison is still a work in progress. Volpe's batting leadoff. And playing shortstop, the most difficult position for the best team in baseball.
And they tried to give up on him. A lot of people gave up on him last year. Look, you're going to struggle. But they played it out. They let him play. And maybe that's the silver lining here is that we'll see Matos, Ramos, Schmidt, hopefully Luciano, Wisely. We'll see these guys just get at-bat after at-bat, and hopefully we can have an idea of who they are by the end of the season. But I don't have any faith that the Giants are going to let these youngsters just play the string out. I feel like, yes, when Slater gets back, when Conforto gets back, they're going to play. And they're going to take playing time away from the youngsters. It truly feels like that, Shasky.
I'm like pissed off this morning.
I'm pissed.
No, and I am. And for a variety of reasons. And you know who I'm most mad at? People defending the Giants the last couple of years.
Oh, my God.
And fans like this from the 707. I'm out. Your show never improves. Scream, 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 contrived. No, contrived is the fake crap you got at the other station where they blow off the ownership and the team left and right for decades when it's been junk. Yep. You know what I am? I'm a real fan who's from this area, born and raised with this team. It's my dad's favorite team. It's my grandfather's favorite team. It's going to be my son's favorite team. That's BS. All right? I support this team. I buy merch. I just bought my kid a freaking authentic, Shasky 24 jersey, for Christ's sake. You don't think I love Giants baseball? You know what pisses me off? It pisses me off that others don't see the light, that this is unacceptable for us to continue to support this. All right? If you want some fake pom-pom, here's filet mignon, even though it's bologna, then you can go to the other station. You can be out. But you know what I'm out on? People defending the same old stuff. And then have the gall to criticize Kyle Shanahan or Steve Kerr.
Bob Myers,
when they have been winners 10 times over.
10 times over. We never. That's the
part I don't understand.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I don't understand.
No. I do.
It drives me nuts.
I sent that tweet out again yesterday.
And I love this team.
I sent that tweet out again yesterday, Shasky. I sent that tweet out again yesterday. We'll get to the lines in just a second.
No, it makes me angry.
No.
How dare you question my fandom when all I've done is just wanted to have a fun, exciting young team, and they failed to deliver.
Over and over. I've been saying this for 3 years, and I'll never forget it. Mark Willard, shout out to Mark Willard. It was good to see him Friday at the softball game. But I'll never remember this crossover we did when we were down in Atlanta in 2022. And yeah, they were 8 games over 500. But I was starting to see it. I was like, oh, this ain't sustainable. No way. This is not sustainable. I don't think it is. And I was like, I'm not having fun. They're not entertaining. And people, Willard was like, oh, man, they're 8 games over 500, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, Willard, they're not entertaining. They have no swagger. This is not a good, sustainable product. And it played out the way it played out. And I'm not trying to sit here and say, hey, Willard, you're wrong, blah, 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 blah. But to your point about what, and I get it, fans, we could be fanatics and we want to just die hard and we would drink the Kool-Aid. A lot of fans would just drink the Kool-Aid, and we did it too. They swept the Rockies. They've won 2 out of 3 against Pittsburgh. They won 2 out of 3 against the Mets. And we were all here pumping our chests in. Yeah, maybe something special happening. You and I did it. And I've tried to be open-minded about this team. But for this, I'm not going to sit here, and I didn't spend a dime last year on the Giants because I said I refuse. I'm not being sold this baloney. I'm not doing it. I'm not buying it because it's the same thing happening over and over. They told me this guy, Farhan, he was the guy who orchestrated all the Dodger moves. He was the guy who drafted this guy and that guy and this guy and that guy. He set the info. No, Andrew Friedman did. Let's put some respect on Andrew Friedman's name, who built the Tampa Bay Rays. But it's the same thing over and over. You're signing guys in 1-year deals with opt-outs. Guys complain about the situation. You're platooning left and right. One day it's Jorge Soler batting lead off. The next day it's Austin Slater. The next day it's Mike Yastrzemski. Then it's Matos. We had no consistency in the lineup. You had no consistency in the way you work your bullpen. You had no consistency with the starting pitching. It's the same thing over and over. And the one thing yesterday, as I was going on the Twitter spree yesterday, Shasky, to see Giants fans coming at me and say, well, it is the Yankees. calm down. You got swept by the Yankees, the best team in the – like, that's where we're at now? We're okay with just getting swept left and right by the big boys. Everybody keeps saying, well, anything can happen in the playoffs. These are the teams you're going to face in the playoffs.
When the Niners lost to Mahomes, people were furious. And it's Mahomes! Right? We were furious.
They lost 3 games last year in a row when they lost to Minnesota or Cleveland, Minnesota, and Cincinnati. And guys are hurt. We went crazy. We went crazy. How about the same energy with the Warriors? Same energy with the Warriors.
When the Warriors lost to LeBron and AD,
right.
We lost our minds. And it's maybe the second greatest player ever.
Right. Lost our minds in a play-in loss with the Memphis Grizzlies. Lost our minds. These guys have hung 4 banners. I hear people criticizing Joe. People had the audacity to question Joe Lacob whether or not he wants to win. That's what I see when it comes to the Warriors. Well, they've hung 4 banners in the last decade and have been in attacks year after year after year. But I got people telling me Joe Lacob doesn't want to win. No, you know who doesn't want to win? That San Francisco Giants don't want to win. Because we got an owner out here blaming in one of the most beautiful parks in all of the world. In the entire world. And we got Greg Johnson talking about we can't sign guys because of the ballpark. Really? That's where we're going? No, we can't sign guys because you're the competent owner. And the president of baseball operations stinks at his job, can't draft, can't develop, can't sign anybody, yet he's getting off jokes like this.
I actually just got off the phone with the White House. I called to ask if negotiating 3 deals with Scott Boras in one offseason qualifies you for a Presidential Medal of Freedom.
So that's why we're screaming. We're not screaming. We're passionate. We're tired of being kicked in the shin over and over and over again. I sat there for the first game all season, my first game in attendance at Oracle Park, and watched Yankee fans act like it was like they were in the Bronx. They were in the Bronx, Shasky. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Not a giant chant whatsoever. Not even to diffuse it. Like when the Niners, you go to Levi's Stadium, you get a fan base out there chanting, Niner fans go crazy. And they take it over. Same thing. Spinotti, you've been at Lakers games. Let's go, Lakers. And Warrior fans get on their high horse and say, let's go, Warriors. None of that happened at Oracle Park. None of it. Well, I'm tired of treating, real quick, Shasky. I'm treating the Giants, basically what I'm saying here, because I'm tired of it. And I see it happen in this market. I'm treating the Giants like I treat the Warriors and the Niners. I'm keeping the same energy. Those guys actually try to win, the 49ers and the Warriors. I have no idea what the Giants are trying to accomplish this season.
I don't either. Break even? I don't know. But, like, I look at it, you know why they are where they're at? It's not about free agents choosing the Bay Area. It's just not. It's not. It's not. Let me go right through the Yankee lineup. Volpe, drafted and developed, homegrown. Juan Soto, you traded a bunch of guys that you developed for Juan Soto. One of them was a pitching prospect who was the head of the entire deal from 2022 in the second round. Okay? Oh yeah. Aaron Judge. Yeah, you drafted and developed him. Giants took Christian Arroyo. The other guy, Mike Stanton. Yeah, you drafted and developed all the guys that you traded to acquire Mike Stanton. Anthony Rizzo, traded for. Verdugo, traded for. Oh, that's right. Gleyber Torres, traded for. Oh, Trevino, traded for. That's their lineup. That's their lineup. They draft, they develop, and if they think they could swing big, they make the deal. And if they think the guy can help them, they elevate him and they play. That's the Yankee way. Cashman is one of the most. Look, we could talk about Garrett Cole signing a $300 million deal. Garrett Cole hasn't even pitched them this year.
He will.
But he hasn't.
He hasn't.
All right, no. They got Rodon, and he didn't pitch for them last year because he was hurt. Mm-hmm. You can't just go free agent shopping to create your team. They draft, they develop, and then they use the ones they don't want to keep to trade for the guys that they need. It's very simple. What's the boldest thing Farhan's done? Give Mitch Haniger a 3-year deal?
Yep. No, you're so right.
Trade a broken Robbie Ray for the carcasses of DeSclafani and Mitch Haniger?
You're so right.
What? Give Blake Snell an opt-in? What? Give Jung-Hoo Lee a 5-year deal? Those are the boldest things you've done in 6 years?
Man.
Not re-sign Gausman?
It's bad. It's bad. It is bad, Shasky. I feel for you because I know how much you invested to this team. And I invested, but not as much as you do. I'm not going to lie, because I stay away from the yard. I watch the games. Sometimes they're just background noise. I'm watching. I'm just saying this team, I'm telling Anna and Baby Chess, this team don't have a shot. Look at this lineup. But I know, a lot of people like to drive around and hear positivity, and they want the pom-poms and the orange slices and the Capri Suns. The hell with that today. The hell with that. You just got dominated by the Yankees at Oracle Park, and Aaron Judge clowned you. He's batting .522 against you in 6 games.
The thing I don't ever want to hear anymore, well, the Dodgers only won 1. Well, the Yankees haven't won since 09. You won 3 a decade ago. There's a 10-year-old right now going to school. Well, it's probably the last week of school. Going to school right now who's never seen the Giants win squat.
He hasn't.
You know what their high water mark is? Cody Bellinger ripping one off Camilo Doval in another blown save situation. I guess that one was tied, but you get where I'm going.
You know.
Am I wrong?
When you get to the calls, no, you're not wrong.
The high water mark was Buster in the first inning of the Dodger 5-game series, hitting a home run, and we acted like we won the World Series.
And here's my problem, too.
And we lost the series.
To your point about, the Dodgers and fans. Well, the Dodgers only got 1. They got the Mickey Mouse because I'm guilty of it. Or the Yankees haven't won since 09.
I do too.
But you know what, though? Those teams, they don't win, and they reload to try to win again.
100%.
Giants won 107. What did they do to improve the team? What did they do?
Monte,
what did they do?
The Warriors are talking about trading Kuminga because he's the only thing they have. Kuminga, there isn't even an equivalent player that's had close to the impact Kuminga's had with the Warriors on the Giants roster.
Right. Unbelievable.
Maybe Doval.
We got George Consos coming up in 10 minutes. He didn't look happy yesterday. He was looking dapper on the post-game set, but he wasn't looking happy. Jonathan San Leandro, what's happening? You're on the roast here on 95.7.
Good morning. Good morning, Bonte. Good morning, Shaz. Yeah, I'm with you guys. It's time to rip the Band-Aid off. I'm tired of, like you said, perfect word, gaslighting. We're making things that they're not. And like you said, it's just, when are we going to turn the page? It's the same book each year. And we go, okay, well, we'll change out we'll get a new coach in there. I don't think it's, like you said, I don't think it's the park. I don't think it's the Bay Area, San Francisco alone. Like you said, I kind of let that, persuade me for a second, thinking maybe it is that. I think there's a cancer in the organization, inside that office, and they don't speak about it, and they give us Mickey Mouse answers like you said. Oh, the park's not good. It's like, what are you talking about? Do you know how much money was spent to make this park for ball players? That doesn't even add up. I'm with you guys, and sadly, I'm a huge Sharks fan, so I'm getting it on both ends. We're kind of doing some cleanup now, but like you said, it's just management wasting opportunity after opportunity, and I'm sick and tired of seeing other teams get it together, even these franchise teams that are, getting it together and haven't even been around that long. So I'm with you guys. Let's demand a little better here, and let's stop getting excited over one-game wins and a losing series. I'm tired of it.
Good call, Jonathan. I want to defend Shasky here. 650. I don't know who's more bipolar, my wife during the pregnancy or Shasky about the Giants season. Look here, 650. You need to chill out for a second. Because my brother over here has been a diehard Giants fan for many, many years. His dad loved the Giants. This guy wears it on his sleeve every single inning, looking at prospects, doing a podcast, Garlic Fries and Baseball Guys, for you guys, to try to give you some real Giants talk out there. Not some cookie-cutter stuff telling you, oh, well, Blake Snell, he hasn't got a 5, but you can see the curveball. He's starting to snap. No. He's not doing that. So I don't blame him. I feel the same way as him right now on a Monday morning, getting swept by the New York Yankees when we flirted with Aaron Judge. We flirted with Carlos Correa, and we pulled out of that deal. If Shohei Ohtani, and Sten, and Harper, and all these names that we hear, even now what's happening. The Giants are the favorites to land Bo Bichette. Oh, the Giants are the top 5 to land Vlad Jr. Come on, man. Let's stop it. Stop the cap, please. So get off Shasky's back here, because a lot of fans feel like Shasky, not feel like him right now. How are you supposed to feel like it? You want us to sit here and say, well, they're the best team at baseball, and Stanton and Jones are two of them. It's okay. No. That's the problem with the Giants, and that's the problem. You got to start putting some pressure on this franchise if you're a fan.
That's gone too far.
Yeah, you got to put some pressure on these guys. There's got to be some type of urgency here.
Here's the thing, Farhan's job is to get it right. I can like the moves, and if they don't work, there are consequences. When the Warriors drafted James Wiseman, I was like, yeah, I'd probably draft James Wiseman too.
We all did.
I was wrong. Guess what the consequences are? Bob's no longer here.
Right.
And I bet that has a big part of it. It's not the only thing. There's many other ones, but that's a big part of why he's not here. I mean, it is. It's just one of them, okay? Farhan's job is to get it right. Jung-Hoo Lee signing has been a nightmare this year. Even if you think it's promising, he's hurt. He's out for the year. Blake Snell, I liked it.
How many walls
It's been a nightmare.
How many walls did Jung-Hoo Lee crash into?
A zillion. Soler, how's that signing look?
Oh, my gosh.
It's been bad.
He went 3 for 4 yesterday to improve his average to 215.
But His job's to get it right. My job is to be like, yeah, I like that move or I don't like that move. I didn't think Camilo Duvall had any command yesterday.
Right.
I'd have yanked him after the Volpe triple, but that would have been insane.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of things that I have an opinion on, but the job of the coach, the manager, is to get it right. And when they don't get it right, these are the consequences.
So get off Shasky's back for having some passion. Somebody's got some passion about the damn Giants. Somebody cares. Somebody cares. Steven Santa Rosa, what's happening? You're on the roast.
Yeah, after listening to you guys this morning, I'm pretty fired up. I think we should change the name of the show from The Game to The Heat and keep putting the heat on. You know, the Giants have really failed in putting a bunch of stars on the field that were available. They were all available, and they didn't get the job done. So now you're going to get the heat from the real fans that are out there.
That's real.
And we need to point out that we still have in this area the white wine sipping front runner fan base that infects this area and backs up the team and then cries for, oh, let's go sign Brandon Belt, the baby giraffe. No. Let's go get a big superstar or two and be serious about the deal, all right? And quit talking about yesterday. Today's today, and we're going to have to live with center fielders that can't catch a routine fly ball in a big game. Don't tell me the guy's a star until he proves it. So we have what we have, and we're going to have to live with it, baby.
Hey, you know what? We'll continue to bring the heat. You could count on us for that. That's for sure.
They got slapped up by Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, Giancarlo Stanton. It was so sad. Like, if you're not embarrassed by their showing, you